Hello YouTube and welcome back into some Let's Play Civilization 6. We're doing stuff and things and hopefully getting this beautiful, beautiful Eiffel Tower. We're going to need a lot of builders afterwards. So we'll want to keep that in mind. Let's do that. Because we're going to want to plant a whole lot of woods. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty comfortable going to this Dark Age. Hopefully it doesn't punish us. Normal to Dark. It's been really hard getting ages in this game. Part of it, again, as I said, is going wide. It's going as wide as we are. So many cities. So many cities is crazy. So this is the first one. We obviously don't care about the +1 science to Martian rainforest, although I guess we have a couple. That's really not why we're building this. We want the bonus amenities, and then later on the final building gives us a little extra tourism. So one of those things that's like this city doesn't really have a whole lot else to do, so might as well have them work on that. Speaking of amenities, we are pretty much happy across the board. That's decent. Did we make a boat in this game? We did. We did. I'm not super worried about this age. I'm not gonna struggle. I'm not gonna push like try to waste era score in the futile effort of getting this one. No, I don't want to do that. Be happy to do that though. Now, number of cities affect the number of points needed per age. Yes, T.
Astronomy
yes, it's a direct correlation. So. 12 cities when the era began, so I have a 12 city requirement there. It's not a ton, but yeah. You can always see the breakdown like that. Three turns on the age. I like that he's finally friendly. Oh, Wilhelmina's getting there too. Like I said, I think once their denouncement wore off, we had a decent shot of friending them. Who's your enemy anyways? Oh, her. She won't take this quite yet. What can I do here? Want some of this? Want some of that action? There you go. See if she likes me more next turn. Great people. We have some religious and some sculptures. Too bad we're not Congo. And this is kind of like close to where I wanted to theoretically think about buying it, but I like saving our faith here. Who's building an art museum? Somebody is. And by somebody, I mean nobody. Okay. I thought I was building one. Oops. Could have waited on that. I didn't realize we hadn't gotten the commercial hub one yet. It makes sense that we didn't, I suppose. Okay. Yeah, a lot of niter on this one. Yeah, all the niter from this Spain game ended up here. That's probably just true. All right, I want to get builders. Builder time. Couple artifacts. Do we get the engineer? No, not yet. We're not far from it though. Don't care about that one. All right, Dark Age.
Destroying rainforest free.
So now it's builder time. We do get to make a dedication. We're in a Dark Age here. We'll check our loyalty in a second. Heartbeat's okay. Probably just coinage is fine. So I don't have to pay too much attention to it. Not getting a lot of late buildings quite yet, so probably just coinage. And then... And then what? 21 turns here. I'm getting an... Oh, yeah, I guess I'm getting admirals. Whatevs. All right, Eiffel Tower next turn. Yo, let's do it. All right, let's take a real quick look. Let's take a brief gander and see exactly how effective this Eiffel is going to be. This is what our beauty map looks like now. Remember that in order to get both our tile improvement and the 2 faith from Earth Goddess, we need breathtaking, and we're about to improve the appeal of all tiles in our empire by 2. So let's go 2. Well, 6, 2, 4, 6, 7 Earth Goddess tiles there. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34... Like 34 to start with. Yeah, we can search for breathtaking Mapuche. Actually, that's a good idea. Yeah. We can do these searches. Yes. So what is it? What's the actual? Yeah, we could also just look at our faith. 114.8. It's breathtaking. Oops. And then Mapuche. Booyah. So there you go. And unfortunately, this will show you the So I'll show you the mountains too, but it's a good way to highlight things in your empire, and it's specifically showing us our things, so we can see all the little catches here. Do like that. So handy little search feature. My favorite feature they've ever added, I think. That's probably just true. Okay. Guess heading up to ideology and democracy. No, we wanted to look before and after. We want to do a before and after daily. Do I want to change anything here? I don't think so. Eventually we'll sub out these science cards, but we need them for a while yet.
I ought to be jealous of the tower.
So all tiles in my civilization game plus 2 appeal.
Claims that cannot be taken.
Hello, culture. Here we go. Breathtaking appeal. We could get that up to 6 if we can somehow increase the appeal by 1. But we can do that exact search again. Now it's 72 results, plus the ability to very easily add in a bunch of parks and things. So that's cool. And now we have a lot of work to do as far as improving the overall appeal. It actually didn't change our faith per turn, although that might be a turn behind updating. Yeah, it's almost time for park spam. I'm not quite ready to do it. But it is, yeah, 166 for parks. It's okay. Could could use Liang's park ability to increase appeal. It's not actually that good. So if you look at this, +2 appeal. Like, yeah, you get culture, and there's a little appeal and the amenity and stuff.
I
There are
didn't
other...
know there was this much green in the whole galaxy.
Nice daily skirmisher. Thank you for the 100 bits. Appreciate that. We can already raise the appeal of tiles by 1 by just planting woods. And then with the woods plants, we get the option to then put national parks over them too. Yes, friend Wilhelmina. Huzzah, we did it. Did we do it? We did it. Thank you, Nick. So, it's really just mass builder time. I could get a bunch of naturalists. What do we have ready for parks? This is ready for a park. I don't mind these being kind of insanely high appeal. These are 5 tourism tiles. Yeah, and the mountains are 6 appeal now. And we're almost at flight, too. Yeah. So flight, takes like 170 turns, but all of our stuff is going to kick in a second. It's pretty good. Yeah, 131 now. You're welcome to clear that. Okay, so 1 turn till flight. I just want builder spam now. I have trade routes available too. I don't really want to spend money on them. So let's see. In 2 turns, we're going to have like 4,700 faith. I think I'm going to go to urbanization. And then switch into Reformed Church. Obviously, I'll have to tech that. Is that what I want to do? Matt Mitch, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. You know what? I'm going to switch earlier. I want to start getting these parks down, I think. So we need some serious park planning. Does theocracy makes naturalists cheaper? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So I guess I'll go here, and then I suppose we'll just go down to theocracy, switch into it, and try to get a bunch of parks out.
Once you have tasted.
All right, and then flight gives us a nice boost to tourism as well, providing tourism equal to these chemomules. So 5 tourism out of these guys already. Obviously, we have a lot of work to do to plan and to make our lands more beautiful and create even more of those. But that's going to be a one of our primary sources of tourism in this game. Playing France, should you prioritize better theater squares or leave them for chateaus? You should prioritize better theater squares, generally speaking. Get the best theater squares you can and then fill in the remaining areas with chateaus. So logic behind waiting on the parks. We're going to save a lot of faith by switching into the government. 15% discount on faith purchases. It's going to get us probably a whole extra park. Builders for sure. Boop. Boop. Boop.
It is nationalism which...
How close am I to computers? Because I could really use some policy switching here. I mean, why wait to go into theocracy? I don't have it yet. Can Wente put down their theater square? Yeah, they did. I did. This could be a park. Yeah, I've got this one by Eiffel. I've got this one here. We'll get them eventually. Don't really have to worry about military besides barbarians. I'll leave this for now until I hit the threshold we want. A lot of our money is going to be spent on buying tiles for these parks. I am sure that Forbidden City is being built. We saw that already, right? Guitarja was doing it. Yeah, oh, he was doing it. That's right. And then she's doing it now. Neither of them are super close. Oh. This is really good. We're going to get that naturally. I don't want to spend the faith here. I consider running the policy to make it cheaper to buy tiles. No, it's really not worth it. If you want to do that, you're better off running one of the gold generation ones than I think the discount. Seven more turns. Oh, I can't see it. I always forget that. I never even looked there. This could be Scotland's. I should actually save those if I'm going to get Taj, and we might. Oh, it's from me. Okay.
Science owes more. Listen.
Ooh, we are having a little bit of loyalty problems down here. I suppose that makes sense. I am pretty happy to give them a governor. Just to stabilize. Let's get them to grow. Don't want coal, I want oil. And it's not for much later. Art's probably fine. Almost to theocracy. 2 turns. All right, so I want to go find some artifacts that aren't mine. It's going to be tough to do. I bet these aren't. I guess I also want to clear them out of spaces where we could potentially be doing parks. Which means I should probably get that one regardless of whose it is. Couple trade routes that turn. That's also, yeah, that's era score from our dedication here. Got to keep an eye on religion stuff. Definitely one of the ways we can lose this game. Now we're generating some tourism. Awesome, soccer man. Have fun, buddy. Thanks for hanging out. See you, man. Have a wonderful weekend. This game is probably going to go into Wish You Were Here in order to finish, is my guess. Is there any way to use the tiles outside 3 from a city center? Yeah, you can chop them. You can also improve them if they're luxuries, and you'll still get them strategics as well. But you can never work them. But you can improve them. We'll go Bruce. Brucey boy. Sure. We'll take some of your silk.
The 3 great elements of
All right, so slightly worse distribution of policies, but pretty close to what we've got going on. So we'll kind of lose a little bit, but that's going to be fine. Switch into theocracy. We do this largely for the 15% discount on purchases with faith. That makes my faith give me more naturalists. So they start at 1,000 apiece. Can probably get rid of skyscrapers at the moment. I know we are building some wonders, but I can't really afford the policy now. That's probably like the one that needs to go. I still need a lot of builders now because we want to plant a lot of woods. And then we get an extra military slot here, which we can do what with? Maybe retainers is fine. I don't think there's anything else here besides maybe some upgrades. This doesn't do anything. I can't build walls. That's fine. Okay. Cool. Hopefully we still get those wonders. And then next up, democracy. This is very, very nice. Might spend my gold here. I can kind of guarantee that I get some of these wonders, and I know that I'm not going to want the next engineer. I don't want to spend faith on it. Money's not really an issue. 17 gold per turn from units. It's okay. It would be all right, I suppose. I think I like that. What's the deal with picking who you want from the artifacts? So to theme archaeological museums, you need to when you pick your artifacts, sometimes you're given a choice. And in order to theme archaeological museums, you need there'll basically be 2 criteria. It'll be who it's from, so barbarians or any of the civs in the game, and then also what era it's from, so medieval, ancient, blah blah blah. In order to theme, you need the same era, so like ancient across the board or medieval across the board, and from different leaders, so like barbarians, me, Wilhelmina, and something like that. So you can sometimes pick and wind up having a themed choice instead of the alternative, which is not, and that'll give you more tourism and culture from those when you theme. So I need to trade out to Robert, I guess. Robert and Gitaja. So let's do that. We're doing this because that is one of the tourism modifiers in the game. Extra for open borders, and we should actually shop that around to make sure. But 25% for a trade route, and then we can increase that later on with a merchant. Like that. This is build a national park. I am about to do that, so I probably should just wait. This is a pretty nice park already. So that can be one of mine. This can be one of mine. I don't think I can buy it now, though. I want this guy in my capital. That will ultimately be where Pingala goes.
Doubt if you will.
We could also start like looking at buying or trading or stealing wonders. Or not wonders, great works. All right, so national parks. Quick tutorial. You can always look at this. Here. Criteria. There are 4 criteria. All 4 tiles of the natural wonder must be mountains or a tile with appeal, the appeal of charming or better. So the light green or better. That's pretty easy for us since we've added in Eiffel Tower. All 4 of the tiles must be owned by the same city. This can actually go into your past your workable tile range, so you can actually make national parks in the 4th and 5th and 6th rings of your cities. The tiles must be contiguous and form a vertical diamond shape. That is this configuration, like that. And then finally, no tile can have an improvement or district, so they have to be naked tiles. But once they are, you get to do this. Dun, dun, dun. Actually, do I want to wait? I'm going to use my... Actually, I am going to wait for this. Hold on. Before I make this park, we're going to get Taj Mahal first. Reveals oil. This actually matters. We do want oil power plants, so I'm happy to take this here. Next one's... no, next one doesn't really matter. Okay. Theater Square is probably fine. So that gives me a couple wildcard slots. That matters because I don't have a spot for these guys yet.
And
National parks fit Maori so much. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. that's not the oil I'm looking for. Because if I can sneak in this before that, we're going to get a bunch of era score here, and we can probably finish this thing in a heroic. Although the next heroic doesn't matter, right? It's just modern. I am most afraid of China. So we'll vote that there. These don't really matter too much for us either. No amenities for silk, and then yes, good. Okay, that's at least something. A lot of religious warfare going on. Can eventually be a park, but I can't really grab it yet. This could theoretically be a park, but probably not that important. So I think I'm actually better off making this and then surrounding it with woods. Maximize that tile for tourism. Builders, please. Stupid thing being there. Let's do this. Next turn, Taj. Seems good. This is actually another place where we wanted a park.
Did you ever build a castle in the air?
So Taj,
Here is one.
very nice. This will help us get our next heroic age.
Fixed for the wonder of ages.
We get 1 extra era score every time we do something that's worth 2 or more. And then, yeah, we're only in the industrial zone. So, unfortunately, Wish You Were Here is no longer in the modern era. So we don't get to hit that anytime soon. So every time we do one of these improvements, that's 3 more tourism there. And now that we have this, we can start popping our parks. Parks also give you a massive amount of amenities, if you didn't know. This is one of the nicest things about them. National Parks total tourism is equal to the appeal of all of its tiles. So those mountains going from 4 to 6 appeal matter quite a bit for parks. Because mountains are otherwise a static +4 appeal. It can't be altered by things around them. The city that owns the park receives 2 amenities, and the 4 closest cities in your civilization receive an extra one. So they give you 6 amenities per park. Now they're worth 5 because of Taj instead of 4. There's my radio boost. And then up to computers. And then we're done with science. I need to stop being quiet for so long. Have I been quiet? Have I been quiet? I've never been accused of being quiet before. First one, obviously worth 1 more, but then future one's worth 4 instead of 3. It's very nice. Hello, I'm enjoying your Alex run. Very fun run. Question for you. Do you lose... If you lose a deity one in this challenge, do you redo the run with that civ? No, we just lose. We've posted 4 losses already, but we will do salty runbacks at the end. So all the 4 civs that we've lost with so far, we'll do another run after we're done with the challenge. Can't do anything with this guy quite yet. Soon, though. Losses mean more games. Yes, indeed. At 6, this goes to 4. Not bad. Will Salty Runs be YouTube exclusive again? I haven't decided yet. We're still a ways away from making those choices. Yeah, I just don't know yet. Eminem. Nazca lines in the flat desert? Do Nazca lines give appeal? Did Mohenjo just die? That's going to hurt our culture quite a bit. God damn it. Don't really want this. I'm not sure what we're going to use this for. I also may want to run some projects to get this guy. It's a thought. Sure. I think we have 2 medievals now. I actually should have taken barbs there, I think. I did that too quickly. All right, rip them. Still need all the builders. I have 12 envoys. Why do I have 12 envoys? Yeah, we've been making parks. Goes to 4. Ooh, Seaside Resorts. Seaside Resorts are strictly better than our tile improvement, unless my goal is culture generation. And both are still relevant for us at this stage of the game. And in the long run, having a high culture per turn does matter. But this is actually quite good because this will be 6 tourism versus 4. Do you think a full relic tourism game? Do I think you can win it on deity only? Yeah, I do think it's possible. Do I think that you should do it? No. I mean, unless you really like it. Like, I think something like that is very inconsistent and can be the equivalent of finding a $20 bill in the parking lot. But it doesn't mean you should quit your job and go look at parking lots for money. Like, I think it's possible, but I don't think it's reliable or a particularly good strategy. Yep. Find where we're at. I was like completing it like that turn. You gotta be kidding me. I could have used the engineer, but it felt like a waste, but guess not. Bummer. That's a bummer. What can you do instead? Just get your theater square. That was Kilwa. Ah, come on. I don't want that aluminum there. There's my oil power plant. I don't have oil per turn, though. Is Oxford being built? No. No, it's not. Yeah, Hermitage I'd prefer in my capital. I don't have any oil yet. I have this one, but I don't really want to do anything with it. Five turns, we can switch out of our science policies and go culture policies. That'll be much better. That's only 4 tourism, but it'll be better once we clear this and this. All right, you don't want that, but you want this. That works. So now this does work for a park. We just have to buy the tiles. And we'll clear the marsh as well. Can probably get another park now. Where's the next one go? Did say I wanted this to be a park, but I could just do this as a park. What's the appeal here? 5. Oh, 1,700 next turn. Next turn I can grab that. So four tourism improvements there. Got to get to 6 appeal for that, but we're doing very well. We have real nice 6 appeal. Why I got to be on my tiles, brah? I love that this is breathtaking next to an encampment. It's impressive. Who's leading in all victory types? Us? Isn't it weird? A few turns ago, that was 0. Now we're in lead. Now we're in the lead. Nothing that we're really worried about. I could be squishing China's units for Diplo favor, I suppose. Are there any other Pantheons that can quarterback an entire game like this? It's so crazy. I have 1 holy site, right? Rock bands absolutely can be insane. I agree with you. But I like to be park focused. It's still fairly early to be generating tourism like this, and the more parks we make, the more Earth Goddess works, and the more everything sort of just keeps scaling. Yeah, it's insane. Still am yet to get her a trade route. Yeah, the appeal in general. Now, it's hard to actually judge some of this appeal because it's, I believe, only the tiles in your empire that get like the noticeable difference, right? So like all of these are still, they don't include, like looking at the appeal here doesn't include Eiffel. So same, Cinnamon. I don't really need Oxford at all. Yeah, Everest time, indeed. So we add 2 more tourism by planting that woods. Do I care about the adjacency bonus of this industrial zone? Not really. Okay, good talk. Hello, Morgan Harbor. I've been watching content on YouTube for a while. 2 questions. How late are you going to be streaming today? And what are my general preferred map settings? General preferred map settings are just small. Small Pangea. Part of that is just being a content creator. Like, we have to get our games to finish. Sometimes it takes us hours, days to finish as is. And so the bigger the map and the slower the speed, the worse that gets. But yeah, thanks for watching the YouTube. I appreciate that. And we're finishing this game today, so I'm not exactly sure how long we're going. We're starting to catch up as far as tourism and things like that, but we're not swimming easy quite yet. Although, pretty quick. Pretty quick. Anyways, thank you so much if you're watching over on YouTube. I do appreciate it. We'll put a cut in here, and we'll come back to hopefully wrapping up this game. Doing pretty well. It is still not quite turned 200, and we are now the culture leader with the most amount of domestic tourists as well as international tourists, visiting tourists. So thank you all so much for being here, and we'll see you all in the next one.